Rolling.
Hi, my name is Amanda Nicastro, and I'm bringing my award-winning comedy, I'm Just Kidding, to Edinburgh Fringe this summer. Many thanks to the folks at the EFC for including me in their Meet the Performers interview series. You should check them out. Where can you find them? Well, you can head over to their website, theedinburghfringe.com. You can go to Instagram at theedinburghfringe.com. No dot in the Instagram handle. And Twitter is at Fringe Edinburgh. EFC, check them out. Hi, okay, so my name's Amanda Nicastro, and I'm bringing my solo show, I'm Just Kidding, which is about how I donated one kidney and saved 2 lives. What? Yep. Which leads me to the next question on this. What is the top reason people should see your show? It's a true story. My sister Brenna really needed a kidney. And we really weren't blood type matches, so then we had to be a part of a paired kidney exchange, which means they matched us with another donor and another recipient, so we basically swapped kidneys with strangers. I gave a kidney to an anonymous stranger, so my sister could get one from an anonymous stranger. And here's the twist, because every good story has a twist. We wound up meeting the other donor and the other recipient. They seemed like very nice people. We had cupcakes together. We laughed about a lot of things like 24-hour urine collections. And then I became Facebook friends with the other donor. And wouldn't you know, he turned out to be a die-hard Donald Trump supporter, which took me a lot of time to process because I'm a pretty liberal, left-leaning, raging feminist. Yeah, there you go. Anyway, more about that in the show. How did she deal with that? What were her conclusions? How did she make peace with it? Because I did. Whoa, no, I'm skipping ahead. What does a successful fringe run mean to you? Well, obviously some butts in seats, at least, I don't know, a third. Maybe 1 sold out show. If I had 1 sold out show, oh my goodness, that would be amazing. But I also think a successful fringe means I am networking with a lot of people. My show is really unique because I think it introduces people to a subject that maybe they haven't thought a lot about via laughter. Everyone should be talking to their family members about what their wishes are after they pass regarding organ donation. But let's face it, we don't always have that conversation. So I would like to meet a lot of people who I might be able to collaborate with in getting the show in front of more people so that we can raise awareness about the issue of organ donation. That would be great. This is my first fringe. What's the worst rumor you've heard about performing here? So I don't know that I've heard rumors, because rumors are like bad. What I have heard, and I don't consider this a bad thing, is that Edinburgh is quite the drinking culture. Yeah. I get asked a lot, Amanda, as a living kidney donor, can you still drink? The answer is yes, I can. And I do. I love drinking. But I've never done a show. I've done the show a lot, but I've never done more than 3 consecutive days in a row. And I am doing the entire run with just 1 day off. So I have to pace myself. There is going to be no, hey, I have a break before my next show. I just got done. I feel really good. Let's go to the bar or the pub and just knock back a few. I got to pace myself. So if you see me and you say, hey, Amanda, remember, you've only got 1 kidney. You need to drink some water with those beers. I'm going to go, thank you so much, person I don't know. Has your story inspired anyone you know to become a donor? I think so. I'm like the kidney lady to my friends and to various people who have seen the show. And so several times mutual friends have connected me with other people who were interested in being living organ donors. One woman who lives in France spoke with me after a friend connected us. She wanted to donate a kidney for her mentor in the United Kingdom. I think she went ahead with it. When we left the conversation, it was in a good spot, but I never followed up with her. I kind of just held her hand and then let her go. And then another young woman, she was already set to donate part of a liver for her mom, but she was really anxious. So a mutual friend put us together, and I talked with her. That was slightly different because that surgery is different than donating a kidney, but I think I helped alleviate some of her fears. So the answer is yes, I think I have. Next question is the law around organ and tissue donation is changing in Scotland. Will your show be contributing to awareness of the new law? Yeah, I will. Again, the bulk of my show centers on my experience as a living kidney donor, but I do plan to talk about how you all are switching to an opt-out organ donor registry. And what does that mean? It means you don't sign up to be on the registry, you contact them to be removed if you don't want your organs to be regifted or upcycled after you die. So basically, if you pass away, you're over age of 18, you've been living in the country for a year, I do believe, your consent is presumed unless you have previously contacted them and said, hey, I don't want to do that. So there's still choice, there's still bodily autonomy, it's just a little bit flippy floppy. And I think I skipped a question. It said, organ donation used to be a contentious issue, perhaps less so now. What do you think the reasons are that anyone would still choose not to donate? So I don't know, I would call it a contentious issue because over in both countries, in Scotland and then where I'm from in the United States, over 90% of people support organ donation as something that is good and morally right. But in both countries, only half of the population are actually registered organ donors. So there's a huge gap. Where I think that gap comes from is there are a lot of myths surrounding organ donation. Like, for instance, a lot of people think that if you're a registered organ donor, you can't have an open casket funeral. And that's not true. You can still have an open casket funeral. Your family can have that if they want that or if you want that. A lot of people think their religion prohibits them. With some religions, there are some like not violating the body, not just altering the body before burial, but all major religions have some kind of law, testament, saying that if you can save a life, that's the greater good. And so saving that life kind of supersedes the whatever law that tells you not to make the body different or whatever before burial. So I encourage everyone when I'm out volunteering to talk to their pastor, their rabbi, their priest, talk to them because most major religions do support organ donation. So yeah, there's lots of myths. You need to have that conversation with people. Nope, I got that one already. Is this your first time in Scotland? What are you excited to see? Yes, this is my first Fringe. So it's my first time in Scotland. And I think I'm most excited to see a castle because we don't have those in the United States. We have 0 castles. I would like to see one. How are you promoting your show in the run up to Fringe? I'm doing a lot of social media stuff. You can follow me at The Last Amanda. I also have a Facebook page. So that's on Twitter and Instagram, by the way. I have a Facebook page. I'm Just Kidneying, written by Amanda Nicastro. I am doing here, we have an East to Edinburgh showcase in New York City. So I'm getting a lot of media press for that. I was on a local news channel. So yeah, just huge social media blitzes, contacting news media outlets, and contacting organizations that are interested in organ donation. They tend to spread the word. It's great. Lastly, what do you want to tell us where and when we can see your show? Yes, I will be at Suite Novotel 3, the 1st through the 25th of August, not the 14th, taking one day off at 1400. That's 2 p.m. non-military time. So I'm doing the entire run. Please come check out my show. And if you do see it, talk to me afterwards. All right. Thank you. Bye.